Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps out the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description that'll take you directly to the product page. You can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product is absolutely perfect if you have one of those hose, misting, or garden setups like I do, because it's an easy way to set up a schedule to that way you are watering when appropriate. So this was sent over by a company called Lumary. It's gonna come in this little box here, and you're gonna get a ton of parts and pieces. So first off, naturally, you're getting a user manual that tells you about the app and all the features. We're covering a lot of the features right here in the video. You are gonna get some Teflon tape, so that way when you are connecting this to your hose bib, you make sure you don't have any leaks or anything like that. You are also going to get a spare rubber washer. And then you are going to get if you have one of the thinner hose connections, they include this little adapter. I don't utilize this because it just hooks up to a standard size garden hose. And then you can see here is the device itself. And then you're also going to get a USB hub station. So simply plug this in to just a USB wall plug or a outlet, and then it will activate. You'll have a little push button here to connect it to the app, and then this Wi-Fi is going to connect to the device itself. So as you can see, here is the device. It's nice and compact. You have a brass connection here. This is what you're going to connect to your hose. It does have a filter, so that way if you're on a well system or anything like that, it'll be able to filter out any debris to keep it from clogging up the components within the device, which is really, really nice. On the other side, you're gonna just have in the screw adapter, which is where you will attach either another hose, like if you have a soaker hose, or if you are going to go ahead and have the misting station set up like I have, you're gonna attach that right there on the bottom part. Then on the back side, you're gonna have this little compartment here. It's a nice watertight compartment because this thing is meant to be outside, so it can get rained on, snowed on, all that stuff. But this is where you're gonna put in the two AA batteries. That's how it's powered up. It's gonna tell you the battery life and everything in the app. Battery life is gonna last for several months, but it's gonna depend on how often you are running it. It's just basically how often it's turning on and off. If you're just running it once a day, you're gonna get lots of months out of it. But if you're having it run multiple times for short windows, it's obviously gonna wear out the battery a little bit faster. So just do note that. Now there is a button here right on the front. That is the manual water button. So if you do ever wanna just manually water, you can just simply tap that button and it will go ahead and run for you. But the easiest way is to set it up and connect via the app. Now it does connect via 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi only. It doesn't do the 5. So just a note, if your router is not smart enough to separate those, you need to put it on the 2.4 gigahertz. It can be a distance in an open field of about 50 feet. So when you start throwing in walls in there, I have no issues connecting this from my backyard all the way to my router location at the front of the house in the living room. So I've had no Wi-Fi connection issues. Now, when you set it up through the app, you do have the option to connect it to the smart features like Google and Alexa if you do wish to control it via your voice. You can obviously tell one of those assistants to just water for an amount of time if you wish. But once you got the timer set up, that is kind of the mode that I personally like to use. You just go through there and you customize what days you want and how long you want it. And it's super easy. You set it, you forget it. Now it does also have a rain delay feature to it. It is not using a built-in sensor on the device itself, but it is instead using the forecast of the weather based on where you have set your location. Now, with that, you can choose to go ahead and put in a delay of 24 hours, 48 hours, or 72 hours. So depending on your application and how much it's going to rain and whatnot, you can kind of tweak how long you want that personal delay itself. But all of this, like I said, is very easy to utilize in the Lumary app, which is the app that's going to allow you to add the device and customize everything to your personal needs. But overall, if you are looking for an easy way to set up a timer for a soaker hose or garden hose setup or a misting system, this one is totally worth checking out. If there's something I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.